Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Planning and Adulting with ADHD, and I'm Vanessa. Y'all, I'm coming to you guys today with a little something different. I'm still gonna, today is Saturday, so I'm doing my budget tomorrow. But I thought about it, and I've mentioned this, and it could be just me, because I'm in that season of life. But I thought about when, even when I was younger, would I have thought about or been more in tune with my time? You know what I'm saying? And how I spent it, even back then. But now I'm very in tune because it's like, okay, like my money. Well, I think I have, hopefully I have more time than money right now. I mean, because right now I don't hardly have any money. But anyway, I thought, look, part of my weekly review is what I normally do is I'll go back through my week and I'll see, and this week, last week, which is ending this week, has been a challenge for me. And I see the challenge. I can see it because I have been keeping up with my time on these snail things. And there's a technical name for these things. And I can't think of it right away. Spirograph. Spirograph, maybe? Okay, well, anyway, I love these things. They've come back, I've come full circle because I've tried so many other ways of keeping up with my time. And I don't know if you've seen previous videos. I've gone back to using my inserts. So, in thinking about my weekly review and such, I thought about how about I see how I spent my time? Because I'm looking at it and it's not looking very good because a lot of it has been spent laying down and not doing a lot of anything. Well, because I see that, and if you don't know, I suffer from depression. And by the week before last, couple weeks ago, I was out of my meds and I thought that, so I called in, to get a refill. Well, I never heard anything back, and the pharmacist, I called the pharmacist, and the pharmacist said, well, we can fill you something, but the insurance company's not paying because you're not ready for a refill. And I'm like, I miss days, so I hardly ever, like take more of anything, than, and I only take like 2 pills for depression. One is Prozac, and the new one, the miracle drug, is Rexulti. And anyway, I was out of the Prozac, and they said that I had some. Well, I did, and and I had some. I just didn't know I had them. And I don't know if that was ADHD or me just getting old and forgetful. But what it was, it came in different bottles. So, I just overlooked them. I thought they were older. I thought they were some pills that because I was on Wellbutrin once before, and she said, stop taking the Wellbutrin. Well, the bottles looked similar, so I thought it was old bottles of Wellbutrin, and it was my new Prozac. So anyway, I didn't take any for like a week, if not, and it's, I'm back on them, thank God, but I just started back, and everything I've been reading about them, it takes like 1 to 2 weeks to get them for them to kick back in. So, and I'm looking at this. So if anybody out there, suffer from depression, or just if you're just curious, because this didn't take a lot of time, I'm gonna tell you. And if you're in the planning community, part of planning is tracking. Everybody want to track stuff. So why not track one of the most valuable things that we could possibly have ever? Is very, very more precious than gold, is time. So join me as I review what my week was like. This is last week. This is the week of November 19th through the 25th. And yeah, I have some missing stuff, so I'm going to improvise. That is normally, see, I created these inserts. I know what that was. This, I know what I did. We were gone most all day, so I'm going to improvise on those days that I was a little short on. Oh, that's glued together. So yes, this is my new, this is how when I started keeping up with my time. And it just so happened it was during the time when I was out of my medication. Yeah, it made me sick too. You know, it really did. But the changes in your behavior and the changes in your habits are so subtle until they're not. You know, it's like they're real subtle, and then bam, you wake and you look up and you think, I've been spending a lot of time in bed. Look around and oh my, the house is really getting out of, you know, it's not, you know, I'm not spending a lot of time doing that. So anyway, I'm rambling, mumbling, rambling and mumbling. All right, let's just stop that and let's get on with it. This is where I'll start with Monday. And I am going to use, I'm going to be using these Frixion would be my bougie way of saying it. And it's probably correct. But Pilot Frixion pens here, and they're 0.7. I'm not a fan of 0.7, you know, but I'm a fan of these pens. You know, and I need something, I need erasable. And right now, and since I mean, the erasable pens, they just don't come in black. So, but I'm going to use these. And my blue one's going to be for my adding up here and recording, and then my red and green, yeah, that's going to be for down here. Well, it's kind of red. It's maroon, dusty rose, whatever. I don't know what color that is. All right, let's go here. Now, guys, the brown and the black is sleep. The brown is in bed and not sleep. But I'm going to use sleep in bed, the brown and black as together because I need to. Because a lot of times, I mean, and my sleep habits, you know, I'm sleeping too much. And we're going to see that, I bet. So let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, that was Monday, 12. All right, now. House, we're going to just do 2. All right, office, 2.5. Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of this big, you know, well, it's showing up on camera, so that's good. All right, hobby, 2.5. And hobby is anything to do with planner, YouTube, and sweepstakes. So I do sweepstakes. So, and I guess I shouldn't. And I want to spend time on that. Those are hobbies I want to spend time on. All right. I don't know what that should be. That's miscellaneous. But anyway, I've done that. All right. So 3. We're going to say 3 hours out of the house. Out of the house. And so 3 hours. No socializing. I don't know what that red was for. I was probably thinking about a way to do face care, you know, self-care. But, no. So, socializing, 0. Miscellaneous, whatever the difference is. That's the way that's going to be. All right. Miscellaneous will be, I say 2 hours. So this is 12, 14, 14 and 5 is 19. And 3 is 22, so it's 2 hours miscellaneous. 24 hours. Oh, yeah. Let me put that. All right, so let's go here. All right, what's next? All right, Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, house. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's probably a quarter. So 4.25. Okay. And that's That's 3/4 and that's 1/4. So that's 2 hours here. 2 more hours. Okay, 2 hours here. I'm sorry, I'm reading this because I'm thinking, what did you do? But I know what I did. I went and made groceries, and then we had to do another errand. So there was one, oh shoot, 1, 2, 3 hours, 4 1/4. That's out of the house. All right. Date night, we're going to put that under social. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4 is social. 0.75. All right. All these quarters. I don't like all that. All right. And office, 3.75. And the difference will be miscellaneous, because I already counted that. So miscellaneous should be just 1 hour. Okay. Next is, and that's going to be black or brown. Let me get some pens here. Let's get some black and brown and going around with the black and brown, because I did that till I went to bed. Oh, let's do some brown. Yeah, see? And that, you know what? It's just like when you're putting down stickers and decorating, you know, to do this. I like doing it in marker too, but marker please too. I'm using 30. I don't know if it's the 28 or 32 pound. I think I'm using 32 pound paper. So, there we go. And I did that creating these inserts. So, all right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half. See a pattern here, guys? All right, so housework, we're going to just do 1 hour. Housework. Out of the house for 1 hour and a half. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. 11.5 hours here. All right, office, 0. Socials, 0. All right, what's next? Thanksgiving. Now, Thanksgiving social was most of the day. So, I'm going to do, since I've been averaging 12 hours because we got back that night, and I'm going to say socializing for, because we left home for to spend 12 o'clock. We got home about 10. So, about 10 hours. I'm going to put 10 hours. So that's 22. So we're going to put 4 hours miscellaneous. And we're going to do, that's what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. Alrighty. Okay, so, hobby time all day. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow. Vanessa. Wow. 15. 6 hours hobby. Alright. And the rest, whatever the rest was. And I'm going to go probably, I'll go off and count those other ones down. Alright, now this one, I already knew it rained that day. And I put in bed So I got up and did a little housework. So half an hour, the rest was in bed. Okay, let's do Saturday. I'm getting ahead of myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 and a half, 11 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 14 and a half hours. Wow, getting worse. You see it getting worse? Yeah, that Sunday I stayed in bed all day. Alright, so we're going to count 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3 and a quarter house. Nope, there's 4 and a quarter. That was Saturday. I did do some cleaning. And see, I can look at, I'm glancing at my to-dos because I can look at my to-dos and see what, what did I get what I got done. And that's how I can tell what that is. All right, the hobby is 3/4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3/4. 0.75. All right, and the rest is miscellaneous. I hate to put 24 here, but I'm gonna put 20 hours in bed. Yeah, half hour. So I got up and cooked. We're gonna just do that as an hour. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go use the big calculator, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've decided that these fat pens, 0.7 is too fat for my little lines. It looks a little messy to me. But anyway, this is what we have. I can close the book now. Put this on, and I'll bring it back out in just a minute. Now, this is what we have. Look at that. Now, guys, there's 168 hours in a week. Okay. These budgeted out time is budgeted based on nothing substantial, no research or anything like that. It's just that I'm thinking this is how I should be budgeting, that how I should be spending my time and what I should be spending it on. That's what it's based on. Now, if I see a pattern and I see where I'm getting back into balance and these need to be changed around a little bit, then I'll do that then. But right now, this is what I want my base to start with. And then I want to see what's really going on, what's really happening. And I did an average out here, which, this is the average per day as far as housework, hobby, and how I'm thinking I should spend my time as far as, and this is based on 7 days a week. It's not based on Monday through Friday. It's based on 7 days a week. So, alrighty. Let's go here. Alright, sleep and bed. Per week, that's for 8 hours a day, and that's what we should be getting as far as sleep. 8 hours a day. Some people less. I guess when you're younger, you can be getting less. And I think you're older, you should be getting more. But I want to do, I prefer 8 hours. And 56, guess what? I did 95. Let's use the green. I did 95 hours. Okay. Housework. I budgeted 21 hours. I did 12 and a half. Hobby. Well, I got it on mark, almost on mark with that. I did 18.75 hours. And I budgeted myself 20 hours. That's like around 3 hours a day. Well, the budget and the hobby. The house and the hobby. I'm thinking around the same thing. Office, 32 hours a week. Now, that budget is based on me working on our business. And right now, There's quite not really a lot of business, but I must say in this week there was some business things that I needed to take care of. And I guess my 32 should be less than that because I don't have to spend a lot of time in the office for that. But I could be doing some catch-up work, so it would be nice, if I would. So, if I want to do this adulting that I love so much. But instead of 32 hours last week, I spent 3. Sound like exercise. See, I didn't put exercise. At one time I was going to, but I did not, and that should be something that needs to go on here. That needs to go on there. It really does. Socializing, 16 hours. We did 14, 7, 5. Probably would not have done that much had it not been for Thanksgiving. No. And socializing can be, and I'm going to also include that as phone calls. I'm horrible with calling people. I am so bad at that. Now I'll text you all day long. Well, I won't do that either, but I'm a texter, and a lot of my friends are not. So they find, they'll call me, and then I find myself like, oh, I gotta call them. I don't know if that's the introvert or in me or just my personality. I'm not sure, but I know I don't do well with that. And socializing, sometimes I have to make myself socialize. Out of the house is, you could say, well, that's like socializing. Not really, because even though, and that's errands too, but it's not just out of the house for errands. It's out of the house for just getting out of the house. Like I can go to the library. I like doing things alone. So, there's a craft show going on now. I could be at, but I'm not. So anyway, out of the house in the 16, I did 9. All right. And miscellaneous, and that's watching TV. That's things that you just can't track minutely. I mean, come on. It's just, I'm not tracking every minute. I'm trying to track the biggest times, chunks. And so I gave myself 7 hours of miscellaneous. And they're 14.75. Now, look at this, guys. Y'all, this 95. All right, 6 from 15 is 9. I'm putting that in red. And 5 from 8 is 3. That's 39 hours. I went over 39 hours of sleep. That's a week's work. 40 hours in a week. That's horrible. All right, let's do the rest of these. 21 minus 12. Shoot. Oh, shucks. All right, housework. 21 minus 12.5 is 8.5 hours. See, I don't know if to put, that shouldn't be in green. I'm going to put it all in red. I'll put in blue if I did good. That's not good. Now this one, hobby, 20 hours minus 18.75, 1.25. That's a good one. That's 1.25. That's a good one. Well, I did good on the hobby. How about that? That's a part of depression, guys. When we're depressed, even, it's hard to do stuff you want to do. But you'll find a way, like for me, I can go in and I'll concentrate. Sometimes I don't even want to deal with this stuff. But I'll have stuff that you have fun with, you'll do that quicker. This one was, whoa, godly. 32 minus 3.25. 28.75. Now, oh, by the way, this is the High-Tech C Coletto. That's what this pen is. I know I should have said that at first, huh? Well, it's a 0.5. It's better than that chunky thing. And then when I erase, look what it did. You know why? Because I'm not using laser ink. I'm using inkjet. And it's gross. I almost did this over. I still might. I don't know. So, anyway, where was I? Oh, 28.75. Huh. So I didn't spend no any time in the office. My average per day should be 4.5 hours per day. I didn't spend 4.5 hours a week. So, but again, this number has to come down next week because I don't have that to do. Now, where am I going to spend it? You know, if I'm, so I just want it to be productive or fun or, doing something else. And I may put it into the house because the house is where I think, now in my season of life is where a lot of time I want to spend. I need to put more into socializing. But again, as an introvert, that's not as easy said than done. This one was good. I'm going to say that one was pretty good. 16 hours. But again, not been for Thanksgiving. Look, another 125. Woohoo. Woohoo. Alright, 16 and 9. What is 6, 7? So that was 7 hours out of 7 hours. 7 hours not bad, but I'm not going to give it. And then here we go, 7.75. Now, what does this all mean? What does it mean? It depends on who you are. It means to me, it's obvious I'm not on my medication. And if I was taking my medication, if this continues after I'm back on my medication, then it's time for me to go and try to get some, try to do something different, right? So I have too much sleep time. Too much sleep. Bedtime. Yeah. Change. And I need to change budgeted office. Yeah. Now. So, but yeah, that's what it tells me. It's like when I seen 95 hours and all you supposed to, it's like I spent a whole extra, like somebody went to work, I was in bed. That is wasting. That's like wasting money. That's like overspending, like way too much on something. I overspent on something like that. That is not useful. It's not like I'm sick. Well, I guess I am technically, and that's the horrible. That's a bad. I take that back. It is because of the sickness. That's something I have to learn. Even though I've been dealing with depression for a long time, that's why I always think they should rename it, because depression doesn't give it the right oomph or whatever it needs to explain it. All right, now this is where I'm going to ask for some help here. Now, this is the end of the week. Should I put holes in it and put it in here? And see, it's nothing on the back. I don't like stuff that don't have anything on the back. Or should I just washi tape and tip it in? And it'd be like a tip in. I don't know which one to do. And if I do use this, I'm going to have to put lines or something on the back, or a picture, or something's got to go on. I don't like the blank. Unless I just fold it. I could fold it in half. No. Nah. I don't know. So, tell me what you think. Or maybe I can put this on one side, and this on one side, and that on the other side. No, because I need to see this to write it down here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Either tip in, like bloop, bloop, or punch a hole in it and put it in here. It's not a whole page. And I pretty much, I think the sizing is where I want it to be. All right. So, y'all, this was my weekly review and how I did. I'm not going to grade that. That's horrible. That would be a big fat F. But Again, all it is for awareness. You know, if we're aware and we have this information, you know, information, you know, is, God said our people perish for lack of knowledge. And that's all. It's just bringing awareness and knowledge to my situation. And that I need to be more mindful of that. And if I can't get up, even, I mean, I can't change that. I can't change these numbers. Nor, and because of what I'm going through, can I change those numbers? Okay, it's not, you know, if it was just me just laying around being lazy, it's one thing, but it's really not. And that's what sometimes we think it is, but it's not. That something is wrong with the person that stays in bed for that long periods, for those long period of time. You know, and I used to get up, I could get up, go to work, and come back home and do nothing. Zero, zip, nada, nothing. Something is wrong with that. So that's when you go and you seek help and you see what's wrong with that. Not wrong with you. It's something some kind of chemical, some imbalance inside of your body. Okay, that's all it is. It's just like any other disease where your body's out of kilter or out of whack or what have you. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got something out. But I don't know about enjoy. I mean, we like what we had up. Well, we kind of, I like to think of it as a little get together. So, but anyway, be blessed and be a blessing. Bye.